If you look around in many cities in the U.S., there's one major thing that's absolutely taken out homeowners, which is property taxes are extremely high. I'm being serious, guys. Like, if you look at property tax, it is so pricey. And even cities where real estate prices have dropped, many of those city councils are refusing to drop property price because they want the money. And this is taking a huge toll on homeowners. And I keep saying this. In the US, our property tax is so high. Our home insurance is so high. And HOA is so high. Like, even if you pay the home off, you're still kind of a renter. So check this out. Somebody on Twitter posted this picture of this house in St. Petersburg, Florida. It's a 3-bed, 2-bath. It's a pretty modest home. They're selling it for a whopping $789,000. That's a crazy high amount. And look at this, right? It was sold in 2020 for a little under $300,000. Now they're trying to sell it for almost $800,000. And yes, the real estate market just got that crazy. And look at the rent for this, $4,000. Like, the guy tried to rent it out for $4,000, listed on the market for a very long time. Nobody took the deal. I don't think they'll sell it for $789,000. I think they're gonna have to lower it down to $700,000 or $600,000 at the bare minimum, or else there's not gonna be a single person who wants to buy it. But just look at the property tax, right? Back in 2020 it was $1,300. Today it's $5,300. And guess what? When they sell it, it's gonna be even higher. So this type of property tax, let's just talk about it. And price aside, the property tax could easily take out the owner. I think the reason why the owner wants to sell this home is because the property tax is so incredibly high. Not to mention places like Texas, California, Florida. Home insurance is through the roof. And check this out, Maryland property values up 23%, largest jump in the decade. Now, if you look at the 2024 assessments, which covers the increased values of the state's properties and everything else, it will mean higher tax bills for many homeowners. This sort of spike is going to absolutely tank the market because this will cause a lot of people to sell. I don't know if you know this, but a lot of homeowners are literally paycheck to paycheck, right? They have mortgages, but they're like skipping meals to pay their mortgage. That's how bad it is. And not to mention the people who over leverage and the people who buy multiple homes. Any sudden small increase in prices of home insurance, HOA, or even property tax will pretty much force them to sell a couple of their units. People actually own 5, 6, 7 units, and they have to sell these units off, or else they get absolutely clapped because everything's getting more expensive now. In 2024, a lot of these cities are reassessing their taxes, and they're like, you know what? Let's put everyone in a higher bracket, right? And once everyone's at a higher bracket, everyone starts selling. That's generally how it is. Taxes go up, and not even a little bit. We're talking about property taxes going up a lot. We're already seeing people on forums and Reddit talking about how when property tax increases, their portfolio of like 9 houses, they're forced to sell 3 or 4 of them because they just can't make any more money out of it, right? The dream thing for all homeowners is for the renter to pay their mortgage and even have a few $100s of extra positive cash flow. But now a lot of people are kind of seeing they still have to pay a few $100s out of pocket every month. Just a big turnoff, and they start selling these houses. And of course, guess what? Everyone is selling right now. So many homes are now listed for sale in some of Texas' biggest cities, but nobody's wanting to buy them. And yes, property taxes, they're hiking these things up like crazy. And is there any sort of resistance? Not really. I mean, it's going to get to the point where many cities in the U.S. become like New Jersey. Right? If you guys ever seen New Jersey's property tax, it's absurd. It's like almost feels illegal. Like, you pay off your home and you're still basically renting, which is like one of the worst things to see. So check out Jersey and check out some like their modest homes. I mean, the property taxes are insane. Like, look at this home, $500,000, 1,500 square feet. Not super crazy, right? But if you look at the property tax, it's like really, really high, like $789.6 per month. That's an insanely high property tax for a house this modest. If you want anything slightly bigger than this, you're probably paying $1,000 to $1,500 per month, which basically is rent. And property taxes are going up, which is also causing foreclosures on a massive upswing. It's not just commercial real estate properties anymore. It's also guys like the residential sector. And residential sector is absolutely getting hammered right now. And with property taxes just straight up going up, up, and up, a lot of homeowners are kind of done. And they're surrendering their houses. Thanks for watching, guys. Comment below, and before we leave, please check out the private Discord server, guys. Patreon link below for some amazing trades. And look at this, guys. Just in December, look at all of these winning trades. And one of the most profitable trades was the SMCI calls. We made 132%. Yes, we had some losses, but the majority are wins. Like the ARM 70 calls, we made 85%. We made a lot of money, and we even have tutorial videos to help you guys. There's even a free trial. Check it out. We're making a lot of money here. It's on Patreon, link below. We spend a lot of time on the server, and there's even 24-hour support. Just text me on Patreon or Discord. I'm always here.